So today we were going to be hanging these two reels. This is the electric reel and air hose reel up there on that wall right there. And what we're going to be doing using to do that is this 8-inch C-channel. So I've already cut the piece off that's going to be going up there. It's right here. And what I'm going to be doing is drilling through here and into up there. This bottom piece will actually sit on the bottom of the top of the bottom purlin. So it's going to sit right here. It's going to have two screws down here, and it's going to have two screws right up there. And then we will mount the two reels to it. And the electric reel is actually, I got my ladder in the way right now, but the electric reel is actually going to plug in right there. And then the hose, I will just have it over here so I can temporarily set my small compressor in this corner. Eventually, I'll have a full-size compressor outside this wall so it's not loud in here when it fires up, but for now, I'll do what I got to do, so it'll be stuck in here for now. I'm using a square on this because these lines should be straight. This makes your holes, when you pre-drill them, it helps line them up squarely so everything's not sitting all cockeyed and cattywampus. So I use that to keep it, everything should line up better. It's just a matter of getting everything where it needs to be, and that helps keep everything straight so you're not guessing and hoping it looks good. Because if you straighten everything there, then when you mount this up on the wall, if you mount it level, everything should line up. When you're drilling your holes, don't drill the drill high speed all out. It'll burn your bit up faster. I probably should be using oil from oil here, but I'm out of WD-40 or oil, so I'm just having to do it with just a decent drill bit and taking my time. Okay, so to save myself a little bit of extra work, to not have to fight this so bad, I'm going to pre-drill my holes for the two reels on this first, and I might even mount the reels before I set this up there. But I'm going to pre-drill the holes, then I'm going to take this, set it up there, mark my holes up on the purlins inside there, and that way when I get ready, all I have to do is lean it up there and bolt it up. Okay, so I've got my holes pre-drilled. I'm fixing to go in here in just a second and drill the holes up on the purlin, line everything up so I get it mounted where I need it to be. And from that point, it's just a matter of bolting it up. Okay, so I got it where I want it. You've seen me put this nut on a couple times real fast, take it off real fast. This is a different kind of nut, okay? This is a basic nut, just like you get at any hardware store. Not that this one's any different, but there's Teflon in there, so it's considered a locking nut or a Teflon locking nut. So when you screw this on, I won't need to use a lock washer. So once this tightens on, vibration will not back it off as easily. This one, it can back off far too easy whenever vibrations happen and stuff like that, especially like where this air reel is going to be piped into a compressor. In the long run, the vibration, even if the compressor touches the building or the doors going up and down, it causes vibration, make it back off. This one will not back off. So right now I'm using this one just to do the fitment, to get it up and down and up and down. Should be good there. Once I lock everything in place, I will be using the lock nut, and then we will not have to worry about it coming off. So right now, there's super sharp edges right here from where I cut this with the saw. I don't have to do this, but I'm gonna do this anyway. I'm gonna use this grinder with this sanding wheel to smooth off and knock off these edges so it's not so razor sharp. Because right now it's crazy sharp and I wanna get it off in case I bump it or somebody else bumps it. I don't want them getting cut, and I certainly don't want to be cut either. So I'm gonna take this and just knock off these edges so it's not quite so sharp. And then I'm gonna start getting this bolted up. I wasn't going to, but I think I've decided to paint this just so it looks a little better up on the wall. Again, I don't really have to, but I want to do it anyway. So I'm going to knock some of this rust off. This is just leftover from when we built the shop, this purlin is. And it's been laying out on the ground. So it's just got some rust spots on it. I'm going to knock them down just so it won't hopefully come through the paint as easily. And just kind of clean it up a little bit, and maybe the paint will stick a little better. Okay, we're going to bring the mount in here, set it up here, hold it in place, bolt it up, and be pretty much done at that point in time. So we got everything bolted up, it's all good and sturdy, and should be the end of it.
Okay, now all you gotta do is push back. And then this slide out. Alright, you got it?
Yeah, hit it right for that.
So hold what you got for now. So I get these. Once I get these two bolts in here, everything else will be considerably easier.
Be cautious because I'm pushing it to the right and from the left. You know?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get these so they're kind of holding so if it falls, it doesn't fall completely off. Keep pushing it forward. Push it away. Just toward the wall. Okay.
Well, now we have.
And
And that is a wrap. We got it mounted up, it's secure. All I have to do now is plug it in, and then eventually when I get the compressor set over here, pipe in the air, and we'll be good to go. I'm gonna have to get a ladder, too short. There we go.